Track 3. My name's Laura Ladrea, and I'm an executive editor at National Geographic Learning. I believe Yasmin Abdul-Majid's message is that we need to challenge our subconscious biases and look for ways of overcoming them. She forces us to examine our biases by cleverly changing her outfit while talking. And she asks us to look past our initial preconceptions of people who do not share our experience or looks and to embrace diversity. I love this message. It resonates loud and clear with me. The unconscious bias is something I have grappled with for a long time. We all have these inner biases, and no matter how much we realize intellectually that they are unfounded and wrong, we still see people who are not like us as different, and different often implies less of some attribute. Yasmin's talk makes me question how I can still have biases and how I can overcome them. I have worked in the field of second language learning for over 35 years, exposed to students and educators from many different cultures and perspectives, so I have no excuse. I've had the privilege of a good education and a rich, multicultural life. I should not have biases, and yet I still sometimes have the gut reaction of my way being the right way versus their way. Just last week, I was sitting next to a Saudi woman on a plane. She was wearing an abaya and hijab, and all I could see were her hands and eyes. I was wearing an abaya, but my head was not covered. Rather than saying hello as I sat down, I took out my iPad and thought, she probably thinks I'm immoral and bad. Then, during the flight, we hit turbulence, and my neighbor was clearly nervous and upset. I reached out and took her hand and tried to reassure her that we were safe. She was very grateful and thanked me. In that short episode, she had become a person with the same needs as me. I was particularly struck by one simple sentence in Yasmin's talk. People are not born with equal opportunity. I travel all around the world, and when I see people really living hand to mouth without access to education or basic health, I feel a huge weight, a sadness. I feel the injustice of poverty and want. I love Yasmin's simple and practical suggestion to mentor someone who comes from a different background as a solution to these unconscious biases, because it can be enlightening for both the person mentored and the mentor themselves. It's brilliant and something I can do tomorrow.